Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in, Jackson Holliday.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Brian Gonzalez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, last time out, thought it was going to be pretty good, but wasn't able to make it out of the second inning. A real shocker. So he's fresh, and having had an opportunity to look at that last start, I expect him to be a lot better in this one.
So up now for Kansas City, Bernardo Mota.
The right fielder, number 59.
The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Santiago takes it to the bag. One up, one down.
Batting second.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Pete Crow Armstrong in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Trying to bunt his way on. And he barehands it. Fires to first. He's in there.
No shame in his game. He extends his hitting streak by laying down a bunt, and it counts for a reason. The streak lives to see another day. Nicely done to utilize some small ball right there.
Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. Pickoff move to first. Crow Armstrong back on a dive.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Another throw, really keeping him close. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the go.
1-1.
Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
In the air, center field. Poole drops steps, heads back on it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run. And that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Tristan Casas at the plate and takes high there.
Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's out.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Out to center. Poole should have this one. He makes the grab. 2 down.
That is
Now the catcher up to hit, Roosevelt Hayes. That's in there. Strike one. Good eye right there.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Next offering is downstairs. That one lifted to left and makes the play, and that's out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Royals 1 and the Orioles coming up.
It's like the Wild Wild West, Cowboys and Indians, yeah.
Back now at Oriole Park. And on the hill, Richard Pineda. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
And into the box for Baltimore, Tommy Gregg. There's a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a pitch. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Adley Rutschman, second in the American League in home runs. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fourth.
Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Adley Rutschman.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production. Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Little dribbler up along third, and he grabs it in foul ground. Nice stop. The pitch. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. All set for the start of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Adrian Oliveros. To the right side, and quickly one away in the second. Here's Jared Kelenic. In there for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 outs.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now here is Brian Ramos. 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Royals bats are quiet there. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Dave Cabral. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Angelo Santiago up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. 0 for 4 in the win last night. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Cabral on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And next for the Orioles, Rick Rosado. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Crow Armstrong puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags up for third.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center. But I think this point, he wants to get him over and get him in.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Lifted in the air, right center field. Moda on the move to the gap. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Orioles. Still behind by a count of 1-0. On to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Justin Foscue. Gonzalez back to work. Foscue measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Lifted in the air out to left. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bernardo Moda. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Crow Armstrong batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they lead. As we go to the last of the third and into the box for Baltimore, Pete Klein. And first offering is fouled off. Pineda, a lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one is absolutely belted for Armstrong. Going back some more, hauls it in on the warning track.
The batter, the second baseman,
Tommy Gregg now at the plate. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Ball one, no strike. And delivers outside.
That's outside.
That one the other way. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. So up next, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a screamer into the outfield. Rutschman retired. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. So here's the Royals DH, Vinny Pasquantino. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's in there. And that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The 2-2. And that just misses.
Full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
The 0-2. And that's outside.
It's a good take.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
the batter, the catcher,
Roosevelt Hayes, the next to hit.
Hayes.
In there, and it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. Going to count 1-2. Lined into right. Klein makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, stepping in, Maxwell Poole.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. In for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground. Ramos on the run, sends it over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And there's 2 away.
Now batter, the left field.
And next for the Orioles, Dave Cabral. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Angelo Santiago, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 so far. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a pitch.
1-1.
Hard hit, base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And here's the catcher, Rick Rosado. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's hard hit in the line. And that one hops the wall. 1 runs in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's a speed threat, Jackson Holiday.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Santiago at third. Rosado on at second with 2 down. That's ripped into the outfield. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and that's the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Adrian Oliveros. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Got him. And now 1 away.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. And next up for the Royals, Brian Ramos. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And the 0-2. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now Pete Klein.
The right fielder, Pete Klein.
And here it comes. That's a strike. 0-1. Now one missed. And he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In the air, right field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 down. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. Bounce to the left side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot.
Gonzalez back to work. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Moda up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
That catches the top part of the zone. And the count 1-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name?
Bottom of the 6th inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Maxwell Poole. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. There's a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a nut. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Henderson at the plate now, and that's inside.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Activity in the bullpen for the Royals. Tanner Bybee appears to be getting loose. Walston getting runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
There's a strike. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Richard Pineda won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Tanner Bybee. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Dave Cabral, the next to hit for the Orioles.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Check swing, went around. Slider right there. Poole on second. Henderson at first with no outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. Angelo Santiago, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That hits the dirt. Ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the air out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Snags it for the second out. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. One hit, one left. We're through 6 full. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Vinny Pasquantino. And first offering is fouled off.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Cabral calls it in, and there's one away. Foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Hayes in the box again. Takes a strike. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Got him looking for the K. Royals bats are quiet there. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Rick Risato. The right-hander back to work. And a big swing and a miss. And that one just missed off the outside edge. On a line, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And 1-2.
1-2. Count.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Next offering misses. Now 2-2.
2-2.
And a ground ball to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Up the middle, and it gets by him. For Armstrong, fires it to the plate, not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Pete Klein. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. First offering misses the mark. Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Holiday at second with nobody out. That one ripped. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags and goes to third.
The batter number 19, second baseman.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Tommy Gregg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And the batter now, Adley Rutschman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Bybee over to first. Gregg back in on a dive. The pitch. Tapped up the first base side. Casas. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Goes to second. Safe there. Dudley Almanzar takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Poole stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball popped up. Foscue makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Adrian Oliveros. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And now it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times.
Makes the catch, inning over. KC down. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And he deals. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Activity in the bullpen. Dowry Moretta, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. Oliveros sizing this one up. And there's one down. And next for the Orioles, Dave Cabral. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Angelo Santiago, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Orioles held. Welcome back. We go to the 9th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Justin Foscue. Michael Ordonez into the game.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Ordonez, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old. And he was born in Puerto Rico. And he takes a strike. Now 1-1. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
They say you win. 2-2 on the way. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Moda, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That misses, and that's ball 1. In there at the knees. And the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Poole under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Last chance for the Royals. Pete Crow Armstrong steps in for the Royals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's a strike. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series, so you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for Game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Baltimore Orioles earned the 3-game series sweep as they stole a victory in extra innings.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East, the Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 10-5. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Oakland Athletics tallied 5 home runs overall as they took down the Red Sox on the road 10-6. The Detroit Tigers combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-5. Enrique Diaz picked up win number 8 this year, leading the Guardians to the win over the Rays 2-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Padres relief pitcher, number 65, grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Padres pushed past the White Sox 3-1. The Royals starting pitcher, number 21, earned the 3rd W of his season, helping lead Kansas City over the Nationals 3-1. David Peterson collected his 8th win overall, helping Minnesota take care of the Mariners 8-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Rangers starting pitcher, number 80, collected win number 3 this year as the Rangers pulled away from the Angels 5-4. The Miami Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-3. The Mets went deep 4 times as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-5. The Houston Astros hit 3 long balls as they crushed the Cubs 11-2. Carlos Mitre drove in 3, leading the Reds past the Braves 6-1. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. The St. Louis Cardinals had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-2. The Pirates totaled 11 hits as they embarrassed the Dodgers 6-0. The San Francisco Giants got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-2. It was their 5th straight victory. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.